Are bald men less conventionally attractive due to baldness itself?
What's your partner's least attractive feature?
I'm so sorry.
You're gonna say it.
Your bald head.
Yep, that's me.
Having hair is nice. Not having it must be kind of sad. Get on that minoxidil.
This is my transformation from hair to no hair. Does it make me less or more attractive? Let's get into it. Now, frankly, I could give you the generic blanket answer that you'll hear a lot. When it comes to choosing between 1. Embracing what you have left, wherever you might be on the Norwood scale of baldness, 2. Just embracing your baldness fully and shaving it down regularly, or 3. Perhaps starting a hair regrowth regimen, your decision depends on what makes you feel better about yourself and who cares what people think. And although this is incredibly true in terms of stoically moving on with your life, focusing on the things that you can control, this often does not really scratch the itch of curiosity that people have around this question. I believe that the real-world honest answer for bald men has a lot more nuance than that general statement, and here it is. You are harmfully deluding yourself if you think you won't be subconsciously pushed out of a bracket of certain people's tastes and potentially put in another bracket of taste, from conventional attractiveness to alternative attractiveness. This is life. A lot of people have superficial subconscious affiliations with bald men, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing that you've been put in this alternative attractiveness realm. It's really what you make of it. Our video Embracing Baldness talks about optimizing all of the important things to excel in that new bracket appearance-wise. And as I say in that video, a bald head will bolster features, but it will also amplify the frequency or variance as to how other people perceive you. For example, in my case, I would not be surprised in the slightest if somebody lugged my photo around the streets of New York or LA and were like, rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10. I think those videos are kind of shallow, but nonetheless, I feel like there would be a lot of variance. There would be some 9s, some 10s, some 7s, some 8s, but then every now and again, a really big 3, or a really big 2, or a really big 1. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And that's perfectly fine. I've been married for 5 years, frankly. Doesn't bother me whatsoever, but that is the type of variance to expect. You will be extra someone's cup of tea, and then extra not other people's cup of tea, at a higher amplified rate than if you had hair, generally speaking. And I think this little clip from the Cut YouTube channel is a perfect case study that we can learn a lot from and learn how to navigate this situation.
What's your partner's least attractive feature?
I'm so sorry.
You're gonna say it.
Your bald head.
Yep, that's me.
Now, I appreciate that he was able to laugh that off, and she apologized before she said it, and the whole video was on a provocative subject of rate your partner's least attractive trait. But what I will say, without reading too much into his emotions and into the relationship chemistry, but I can only imagine that her saying that in front of 948,000 people about something that he cannot control, and frankly was covering up with a hat, and to begin with, which gives me the indication that he's shamed for that feature relatively often by either her or others. That can't have felt good. And if your significant other's preference is someone with hair, the onus is on them to be honest about themselves and find someone that they're actually attracted to, rather than just keeping you around just to have a punching bag. The onus is not on you, King. There's only so much you could do about the ingrained preferences and opinions of others, and frankly, you should not meddle in that realm whatsoever. They're allowed to have their ingrained preferences and opinions. You move on. It's a wonderful filtering system, actually. There's a pro and a con here, but I think the pro is so much stronger in every single way. We'll start with the con first, though. The con is that if you choose to rock a confident bald head instead of going down the hair regrowth protocol route, which may or may not work for you, it may be worse for things like hookup culture.
I created 2 different profiles on an online dating app. I swiped 200 times with both profiles. My bald self got 17 chances for a date. My hair self got 42 chances for a date. The match rate was 9% versus 17%.
But The very, very strong pro, in my opinion, is the fact that you'll be able to naturally magnetize people that don't care about the superficial things. If that's a huge pain point for you, you know, you gotta be 6'3", you gotta have a nice full head of hair, you gotta make this much money. Rocking a bald head is one of the greatest indicators. If somebody falls head over heels for your intelligence, your ability to screw up a wonderful conversation, your ability to connect and be present and to be loving, you'll just have a way better sense of their priorities and think of it as a way to get out of that conventional attractiveness rat race competition between men fighting over women. And right about now you might be thinking, listen, Kaz, I'm gonna have to work 10 times harder than that handsome guy with hair over there. Yes, but this will be your power. They're over there just playing life on easy mode, and you are going to psychotherapy. You're hitting the gym. You're taking care of yourself. I don't know why that excites me so much, but I hope it excites you too. Putting away desperation and building your baseline of competence and self-worth first, and then reevaluating what you actually need, and then going from there. There's something very, very beautiful about that intrinsically to me. So returning to that general point that I first made in the beginning of this video, yes, you should be stoic. Don't focus on the things you don't have control over, like people's preferences and opinions. But also, don't be naive. Many people will make subconscious and direct judgments towards you and market you subconsciously or directly as being less conventionally attractive based on the baldness alone. Yes, and it's their right to do so if they wish. You can't control it. But you have the power to forge your own sense of alternative attractiveness and attract the people that will actually make you feel whole. Very likely, the people that will treat you with the most kindness will be the people that don't care about the superficial things. And in the words of psychotherapist Nathaniel Brandon, the first step towards change is awareness, and the second step is acceptance. Acceptance that you're on your own side, and acceptance that you'd be most wise to treat yourself with kindness. Be kind to yourself, be kind to your body, be kind to others, and you will do it just fine. This has been Kaz Veselka from Aberlight. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like the video. Subscribe if you can. Thank you.